Good morning. Well, good morning from Australia. Good evening if you're in the UK. I'm feeling that's right, is it, Morgan? It's evening there on Saturday night. Hello, Honking. Hello, Morgan. And so what's this? You had to expose the driver for revving the engine. Made you really aggressive. That's no good. It would make me really aggressive. Welcome to Transport Fever 2, the spring update. It's sort of episode 3, I guess, I want to say. Might just fix my volume for a sec. We might be just a touch too loud. Peaking. Just finalising a couple of things here, guys. Might be a sec. Okay. Plug this in. We should be good to get going shortly. Oops, I want to hit that one. Why are we in? There we go. Live scenes. Hello, good morning. Good morning from here. I've said that already. That's Sedgefield Farm. Straight off the gate. They want to leave. That's okay. There's going to be plenty of places that are going to leave and plenty of places that are going to come in this playthrough. How are we all today? Where are we from and how are we? And I hope you're having a lovely weekend regardless and you're staying safe. We're going to continue on today with the start of the series. Now I've got 2 series on the run. The Lonely Pines series, which it's season 2 of that. So we bring that from the 1970s into the current day. Honking, that's good. I am good today. I'm tired. I got up early, and it's been really rainy here. Unusually really rainy here for the last week. So my dog's in distress because he just wants to go out and play, and he's really scared of, not scared, but he just won't go out in the water. He's just like, no, he's too precious for that almost. So he walks to the back door and then he goes, oh, I'm not going out there. I'm not going out there. I'm not getting myself wet. Which sucks because when it comes to toilet time, he won't go out and do his business outside because it's too wet. Anyway. Life, right? Not a big thing, not a big issue. We get through it. Although we did go for a walk the other day. I had some cleaners come and do some cleaning at my house, and I took the dog for a walk. And as we got around the corner of the block, it just absolutely hammered on us. And I had an umbrella, and I was crouched down with the umbrella and the dog, and I underneath it, and the dog had a raincoaty thing on. Nah. By the end of it, we were walking around the block. The umbrella was down, the raincoat was off the dog, and we were just soaked. I even slipped over, and that was just a comic of errors. So, anyway, it is what it is. We're looking at, I think we should just kick into things today. What do we think? We'll have a chat as we go. But I think today we got to continue setting up over here at where was it? Cleethorpes? No, Sedgefield. We've got to send this iron mine in here before we start losing that. Now, you might be thinking, and I had a couple of comments, but setting up this little sort of cash crop that I've got here, yeah, okay, this tools factory might this machines part factory might shut down by the time we send parts to it, timber and steel to it. We might actually send these guys over here today anyway. I'm not really worried about things shutting down because products and businesses will open back up as we go through the playthrough. just adds to the dynamic nature of it, and it's what I want to check out in this series. I want the series to be playing through with all the new updates so we can see them. My Lonely Pines episode series that we've got going on, that's more of a series where we're going to take more serious, and we've got a lot of work in that series to do to bring it up to speed with the new update, because I've got lots of terminals and stuff that need to be rejigged and repurposed, so that playthrough is going to be big. There's another episode coming out tomorrow. We're doing the world tour at the moment on that series, just to catch up and see where everything's going. So we're heading over to the East Coast in the next episode after that, but stay tuned for that. Anyway, today we've got a lot of stuff to do, check on. So we've got $1.4 million in the bank. I let it play through a little bit while I was setting up the stream today, just so we could have a bit of a bankroll, because I want to actually get a few more trucks on this line. We've got 4 on it, manage the vehicles. Let's get another 4. And how are we for this one? He's got 1. Let's get 6 seems good on that one, and then we'll set up this now. We're back down to 500,000. But that's okay. We might actually just put in a little quick truck stop and get this one cash rolling in. That way we can start getting steel made, and then I guess we'll try and set up some machine parts, and we'll get Cleethorpes set up with some machine parts, and then we can look at doing a passenger route, because we haven't even done that yet. We've gone straight for the business end. Right, where do we want to set this up? All these can be rejigged later anyway to make them look a little bit better. I could set this over here. You're going to have to go down that way. Yeah, we'll put it there. Okay. Now we've got 2 terminals here. Plenty for dropping off, I think. Yeah, so that's sort of the plan today. Stay tuned for Lonely Pines series to come to fruition also. That one's going to be a bit of fun, bring that into the future. Hopefully the playthrough holds out. The map's pretty heavily bombarded with mods, and it's pretty tree intensive, and it's a pretty cool map. I made it. I'm joking. If you guys want that map, it's on Steam in the mods. Right, what are we doing here? We're doing iron. Are we calling it what it is? Yep. Iron. Orion. And we are going to, sorry, my microphone's sort of covering half the keyboard. We're going Clee. We're just going to call this one Clee. Clee. What? Clee mine. And it is a truck. Okay. That one's pretty easy because it was the right color. Alright. I apologize to anyone today that might, if they're going to subscribe while we're doing the stream. There's a problem with OBS and YouTube at the moment where it's not, I had it working last night, but it's not flashing up the subscriber on the screen. So I apologize if I miss it. You can let me know in the chat if you do. Right, let's get you guys some trucks also. Where do we put our little truck man? Yeah. Are you guys, so let me know, are you guys doing a playthrough of the new spring update yourself? Be interested to hear. Right, going with the Mac. Yeah, nothing else really good enough at the moment. Can we get 4? Get 6. We get 8. Certainly can. Alright, so that's going to start producing steel. That's exactly what we want. From there, we've just got to. I'd love to do something with these oil and fuel lines as well. These crude lines would be perfect to do something with. We can also use these as a bit of a cash crop also. Look at all these coal mines around here ready to go into there with minimal iron mines. There's iron up there. Frustrating. The iron's so, there's an iron to there, but there's no coal around it. Come on, game, what are you doing? Making this crazy. Now, we could save this Sedgefield food processing and send that food to there. Is there anyone around here that needs food, requires food? There's these two farms. That farm. Yeah. Probably should save that. But I don't think there's anyone that requires food realistically nearby. A few more towns wouldn't go astray. These guys need food down here, but they've got a food processing plant just there. And send timber to there too. What do they require? 2 timber? We could actually send... We can send steel from here to this machine's parts. We can send timber to there. Got timber to there. We can send that to there. And then we can send this back to Cleethorpes. We can really get Cleethorpes growing and see if we can get food to them. And we've got to hook up... I want to hook up these guys with these guys. Maybe utilizing this half line we've got here already. Come around this way. The possibilities are endless, aren't they, when you're starting out? When you start out, it's so crucial. You've got to really sort of make sure you get it right, because it really cascades onto the to the final part of the game, and you can really stuff yourself up. So we've got to think about, do we save this farm here? I'd really like a city just here, like in between Lutton and Sedgefield. I should have added the ability to add towns. No, I don't have it. I didn't put sandbox mode on. That's okay. I might add a town off camera for us at some point. Yeah, okay. There's no real reason to save that except for the fact that there's lots of farms around here. I'm willing to almost let the food industry die off around here and see if anything else grows in place. I think we might do that. Right, let's... We've got 83 in the bank. Let's crank up a bit of speed and see if we can get some cash. Then we might... We could send steel by ship. And we can try out our new waypoints with the ships. That sounds like a groovy idea, Ham. Right. It's going to cost a bit, and you don't... Oh, no, we got a bit here. Where are we going to set this up? Right on this... Yeah, right, we need a bit of room. Okay. Remembering all this that we put in now can change later, as when we get more money, that is. We can also change the difficulty as we go. We really want that right there. Not really. Do I want to put it on? Yeah, let's leave it on this side. Okay. So that rinsed our bank balance just then, but that's okay. It really rinsed our bank balance. We'll just wait a sec while this kicks in. We'll have a chat. What's going on in the UK at the moment? It's what, 10 o'clock, 10:30 PM at night or something, is it? 10:15 maybe? I'll have a drink. Quite parched. I've got a BB rocker to help me bring back my BB bounce. Okay. New industry was founded. Look at that. Hey? Why would you set up a food processing plant? Rivalry plants? What's this one? Tickhill food processing plant. These guys really love their food. Okay. Well, that helps because that's so close to the city. So that'll be really helpful. Okay, let's get a route in while we wait. We'll just let our money build up so we can get a ship sorted out. Right, so that's how that route's going right now, which is not too bad. Does a little funny crossover here. We're still going to put in the waypoints for shipping to see how that goes. We put that in now. Potentially. Do we need to? Not really, but you could. Down here where you've got your little crossover bit, could just set it at the bridge. Okay, let's see how that goes. Ah, I've put them the wrong way around. I haven't. So when you come from Cleethorpes Port... No, I have put them the wrong way around. Okay, let's redo those. I like the new explosion sound for the game as well. Let's put that there. And that there. Okay, so when we come... Warning, abandoned hickory. I'm not really worried. I don't need to click on that. I'm not really worried about buildings being abandoned at the moment. I'll put it that way. Okay. So from Cleethorpes West, I'm going to add the station. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so they're not doing a dirty crossover. And then from Cleethorpes Port, we'll add it anyway. Yeah, okay. That's really cool. That's really nifty. That's going to help us out so much in the Lonely Pines playthrough. Put it that way. Righto. We got we're back up to 1.4 in the bank. So cash cows are doing their jobs. Right, let's get the turning. How's the stream for you guys? Is it playing okay? I'll just get a bit of air my way. Perfect. Yeah, how's the stream? Not too jittery or pokery? That's a horrible... We might have to fix that bridge at some point. Okay, that's good. Thanks, Honking. Right. Just want to make sure it's playing okay for you guys. Don't want to have you guys watching a buggy mess. It should be in fairly good resolution as well, so you guys don't have to see all the dirty fuzziness that that 1080p sometimes does with this game. Right, let's put you here. Let's put you on the end here. Do we want to set you up to go over there as well? Potentially. Right, let's give these guys a truck stop. Dear Liza. Right, we're going from here to here. Also, this line doesn't... That's not how that's going. We're going to colour it blue for steel. Yep. And we're going to call this the steel shipping line. Steel, and what is clay? No, it is clay. We'll just call it that. That's the wrong one. Ship. Yep. Perfect. And then new line. We're going from here to here. Perfect. I'll just get a bit comfier. So are you guys playing Transport Fever 2 at the moment? Or not right now, but... Well, you might be right now, but are you doing a playthrough with the new spring update? Now you are going to be steel also. And we are going to okay. Deal, and this is Clee to tick truck. Right. And then we're going to need a line from here going to there. And we're also, I think if we send a truck route, this is what I'm thinking. We do a truck route that goes from here to here, back to here, then back to here. Do you find it easier just to watch people play it, honking? It can be quite confusing, and now they've done the new factory update. It's going to make it a little bit more challenging also, because like you can see the factories and stuff, they'll disappear now. So anything you sort of, it's a kind of game where you look at the map and you go, right, if we start off here, we can work our way up to here, and then eventually I can send a big train all the way across the map to pick this up. And then now all of a sudden throw in the fact that the dynamic factories are in place. That plan you had to send this from all the way over here to here can end because the factory could just disappear by the time you get there. So it's definitely going to make the game a lot harder to play in that aspect. The good news is you can turn that off. You can stop that so it doesn't happen. With this series and this playthrough, that's what we really want to check. We really want to have that dynamics of everything leaving and coming and that sort of stuff. So it just sort of throws a curveball in there a little bit, but I can definitely see that's confusing. The game is 50% at the moment though on Steam, so that's pretty good. Right, what's this one? Warning, abandoned industrial Lutton Tools factory. Ooh, well, we're not worried about that. As long as it's not near where we are at the moment, I don't care. Right, we can send pretty much, let's just go back to play for a sec because we've got plenty of cash in. Let's also start getting a little bit of date going. Bring that back. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to send that to there, then around to here, then back to there. And we also have to set a line up here. So this truck stop is going to become really busy all of a sudden. So we need to potentially... Yeah, we're going to have to do some configurating to this one. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put on a couple of more cargo platforms. And then we're going to add some... capacity to it. That's now, yeah, okay. So we've increased that internal capacity to 150, plus we've got our lines there. Okay, good. Right, next job is to get a line from here to here. I should have done this before, but we'll set you to go to both. And you are going to be like this color? Yeah. And you are what? You are boards. Do we want to call them boards or just timber? Just timber. From Clee to tick. And you are truck. Okay, perfect. While we're here, just fix that one. I really love this new part of managing the line and being able to put the line on both terminals. I really love that they've incorporated the fact that the AI can think for itself now and go, oh, that line's busy, I'll go to this one. It's a game changer. It absolutely, it just makes things less of a nightmare to organize when you're trying to organize multiple platforms. Also, this one here is picking up from where? No, you are not picking up from that one. So, Cleethorpes Central. Put you on 4. I don't want you on 3 there, buddy. Either 1. Why are you stuck on 3? Okay, we'll see how that goes. That's odd. That is really odd. And you are just going to load timber. Okay. Yep. Right. Let's get some trucks on that. By, what are we saying, 10? Oh yeah, 10. Set those on timber clay. Right, let's check that, make sure that's all going to work and go in place. I'll have a drink while we do that. Yep, the timber's starting to come out. I really wanted... Don't know if that's a thing. Why that's not letting me adjust that off there. So from Cleethorpes Central, which is this one. I wonder if that's some sort of a bug. Why are you not letting me go off? Ah, you muppet ham. I was clicking the wrong button. Too busy getting into the new updates that I forgot to click the right button. Right, so we're in number 1. That's perfect. Yeah. Lovely. So they'll start picking up over here now. Look at that. Stream of trucks. It's like someone just opened a can of trucks and poured them into the terminal. Okay. So they're starting to get timber. Let's get a boat now. Ship, boat. Now if it's a small vessel, it'll be a boat. This one. Buildings, this one. Let's say Cleethorpes are the shipbuilders, should we? Yeah, but where's their port gonna be? Yeah, good question, well asked. There's not a lot of room here, I'll be honest. Okay, let's put the put it on this bank bit over here. Oh, just squeezes there. Okay. We've got to set up this route now over here. Right, so you're established. You actually have connection with that. Okay. I didn't think that was close enough. That means that'll start putting steel straight to there. Perfect. We don't need to hook that up with anything. Okay, let's go cargo. We use the Schaffhausen. 1.4 they cost. Yeah, okay, set that on the... Right, let's have a little ride along this to make sure it works all tickety-boo. We can watch it go through our new boys to make sure that well, I really love that. That's one thing in the Lonely Pines playthrough. I was absolutely... It's the one thing that I wanted the most was the waypoints for ships. Because we have so many ships in that game going places. Let's get a bit of speed up too. You want to... Oh, hang on, that doesn't talk to that. Right. Right. If that's the case, let's go one platform. Yeah. One platform. Make it 20 meters. We It needs to be 10. That's a bugger. I really, yeah, the factory doesn't talk to that. Okay. Yeah, so it's the one thing I really wanted for Lonely Pines, because we had so many ships getting around that map. Sorry. Control C. And you will be steel. TRNF for transfer. Do we want to call it Clee Wharf? Clee Docks. You don't need to have steel there. You need to have truck. Anyway, when we get to Lonely Pines, we'll have a look at that. That'll be so much better. Let's get 2 trucks on that. Set you guys on that one there. Good to have good naming conventions. Otherwise you get confused later on. You're like, what the hell was that again? Oh, my good Logitech headset I broke last night. Oh, I was really disappointed. I've snapped it right here. It still works, but I had to tape it up. So I'm in the hunt for some new headphones. If anyone has any thoughts on some good headphones that they use while they game, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I specifically was looking at maybe some Corsair ones. They have a lot of Corsair gear. But the Logitech have been fantastic. Just, I broke them. It was my own silly fault. I'm really disappointed in myself. Disappointed myself again. Right. These guys should be having some steel turn up, surely. Is there none? Wait, what? No, not enough iron, maybe. Right, we need to get these guys cranked up. They've got managed vehicles. Let's double their workforce. We don't have enough iron being supplied. We've got plenty of coal. Another iron mine would be really handy for it to pop up right now. Yeah. That's what's slowing us down here. Okay. Well, we've got time because the ship... Oh, the ship doesn't have a really big turnaround though, does it? Right. While that's doing that, we can establish... Well, they get kicked in. So that iron should start getting fed down there a lot quicker now. We've doubled their workforce. But while they do that, let's get this line from here to here, back to there. And then we've got to set up a line from machine parts to Cleethorpes. Yep. Right. We'll leave the... I'll take it off. Okay, truck stop. Let's put it in. Give me a... It's just a pickup from here. We only need one. Yeah, let's go there. So many lines already. Go brown. So we're going to go from there. Dropping off to here. We'll drop off at terminal 4. So they'll come down in this way, drop off and out. Perfect. And then they're going to go to here once they've picked up. They can drop off at either one. Tick east. You can go to both. New industry founded. Sedgefield Tools Factory. I think that's perfect for us. Take me to your ruler. We needed a tools guy, but we needed you closer. Although they need machine parts. Okay. Let's just think about this. They need tools. They need machine parts. We're making machine parts here. We can ship machine parts back and then send them up to Sedgefield. What about the tools that you're going on about? We don't need tools down this way. We just need tools over here. But that's kind of handy. Oh, yep. Because they can feed them. Who's going to feed them? These guys. All three of them. Or maybe just one or two. Okay, perfect. See what I mean? The dynamics really start to make you think, oh, that's just popped up. How can we utilize that? Or oh no, we're about to lose one. How are we gonna, you know, surpass or overcome that? So anyway, let's go back to our line 1, position 2, naming convention. We're gonna call this one. It's sort of timber. Oh, this is a tough one. Timber, started off anyway. Timber what? Well, it is upper Clee. Let's just go Clee. Factory transfer. Right, what do we got? Excellent. We've got to do some passenger stuff, and we've got a new tarpaulin truck, the AMO F15, and a new industry was founded. And the tanker truck. Okay, cool. Might come in handy when we do some crude stuff down the track. Okay, where'd that new line go? This one here. And you're already established, so we can start getting you set off with some trucks. All these little truck lines are going to start just ticking the money up really nicely. Let's just check out what is not making money is the ship, which is understandable because we don't have steel sitting there yet. And what are you? Oh, these are my docks ones for the steel as well. Okay, I might have to just designate them to actually only pick up steel. Let's get this timber one sorted first. Check out a new tarpaulin truck. They only take a capacity of 6. You guys are no good to me. Get 10. Set you guys on this one. Right, so they will take timber to here. They'll pick up boards, take boards to there, and then they'll rinse and repeat. Okay, go away. Okay, let's go down and talk to these guys here and tell them manage the line. So at Cleethorpes Port, only load steel. Yep. Wow, we still don't have trucks. Have to do that route down there. There should be a constant trickle of them. What's their timing? Frequency 32 seconds. That's not bad. We need more iron. Plenty of iron over here. We could ship it around. And we can try and utilize the waypoints again. Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. We'll set it up in between. We'll send will we? We'll just send one lot down for the moment because that will keep filling up the ship pretty quick. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Okay. So. Let's get a new line in. You're going to be orange. Orange. And you're going to be iron. I'm going to be what though? Just hold out on that for a sec. Let's go here. Through there. Ooh. Let's see where it sends it when I click on that. Wow, that's a mess. That's a hot mess. So this is where these waypoints are going to come in so handy. Let's put a couple of waypoints in. So we want to go waypoint on the inside. Let's send the ship around that way and then bring it back this way. And then the same up here. Okay. Waypoints. Because that's a hot mess. Let's put it like there. And then like there. And maybe there. And then there. And there. Right, so this is why this is so good. You can start making your ships, not do all this weird zigzaggy stuff. Now, look at you guys. What? Why do you have to cross over? What is that about? Why are you doing this? Gosh, okay, waypoint 1. Add a station. So after waypoint 1, come to waypoint 2. And waypoint 3. You're still doing the weird crossover thing. And then I guess we should put another set of waypoints here so it makes it come in straighter. Bugger it, we'll see how we go. Okay, and then after Hickory Port, come back to this one. And out to this one. Oh, bro. You are a hot mess. I don't think we need that one. Okay. This one wants to do some crisscrosses, but at least we're going to make it follow that sort of same path. We could put waypoints all the way along and force it to. We could do it. We need one here. One here. Put them in. Okay. I'd love to have that line back up. That makes it a bit easier. Right, so we want some here. Hopefully we can force this thing to stop doing zigzags. If not, then I'll probably cry. What, like, I understand that that's how you have to turn. You don't have to do a tidy, straighty 180 turn, like a 90-degree bender. So I actually understand that that's the kind of path the ship would have to take to get around that way. That makes a little bit of sense. Doing a hairpin at turn 5 is not probably making sense for a ship. This still, it should, you think it would come this way, so I'm still going to put one here. Because that should still come down that way. That makes more sense. That doesn't make sense. And then this, that still makes sense, but this doesn't. You should most likely come in like this. Okay, now this is going to be a bit more difficult. Right, so let's start again. Okay, add a station. Let's go from here this time. So we're going from here. Duty, 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 duty. To here, was it? Yep. To there. To there. So far, so good. I'll even put you in there. Why can't you be like the steel ship? It just complied with my what I wanted it to do. To there. Here. No, 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 no. What is this? This ship hates me. This ship actually hates me. What is this? It's adding time. I give up. It doesn't want to play the game. Oh no, come on guys. You're taking the mickey. Yeah, that's hopeless. You'd have to put waypoints all the way along. I think because it's such a tight river, it doesn't help. Take that last one out. You know what? You win this round. You win this round, Iron Ship. Righto. Bloody hell. And that's waypoints for ships. No, it's alright. I'm still really happy that we've got it. Trust me, once we get to Lonely Pines and you guys see that playthrough when we put the shipping stuff in, it's going to be so much better. Alright, let's go. Clee, what? Where are we going? Clee to Hinky, are we? Hinkley. Hink. Ship. That's all we need, I think. Damn. Fat thumb syndrome, people. Right, same when I text. Big thumbs. Just hit every button except for the word that I want. Alright, now that we've got that absolute mess of waypoints and it the ship one. Oh, you bugger. Let's get an iron ship in. Let's get two of these in. We'll buy one now. Set you on the iron one. We'll let that take off, and then we'll send the other one halfway through. But hopefully we can start pumping in the iron now as well. Now these guys, these trucks, will take the iron from here up to here. So that's fine. So that'll give us 2 lots of iron income because you need 2 resources of each. You can see here we've got plenty of coal, but the iron is just we're burning through it basically. Is this ship taking any steel? No. Finish that line. We thought sport, you should be, yeah, okay. Why are you not? Let's just look here. Why we should be producing some steel. I just want to check this for a sec because if maybe we still don't have enough iron being delivered. No, we don't, I don't think. Right, all the more reason for us to get this. He's turning the bend there. Let's buy another one. All the more reason for us to get a big influx of iron, and then we can keep it trickling in to really help get this steel pumping, because at the moment we don't have enough iron being delivered. All right, new vehicles. Ooh. Planes. We are in 1925, so we could start some sort of plane cargo. I don't think we will yet. I want to make sure that this steel works. There's no reason it shouldn't be. It's just not getting enough. Transport 52. Yeah, it's just not getting enough. I mean, we could up the trucks on this one, or we could put in a better, probably a better direct route for it. This route down here seems, yeah, it should be okay. It's odd. Sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable in my chair. Okay, let's come back to that once we got a load of iron up here, which we should have being sent. Only 7? Okay. Really need you guys to start producing more than just 7. It'll take a bit for it to kick in. Meanwhile, let's look at passenger routes. Passengers are a little bit more simple. Let's get our first passenger route going from Cleethorpes down to Barton Upper Humber. I keep saying Humber. Right, we're going to go right through the guts of town. Now that we've got a bit of money income, let's look at your... Right. You're kind of all over the place. We could fix this town. We could run the train station right through the middle. We could push residential out to this side, keep the commercial in the middle, keep industrial over this side where it's kind of industrial anyway. And to do that, we just have to delete some buildings, but it is going to be costly. Yeah, it's going to be costly for a bit. Bugger. I want to get rid of that road. I want to run the train right through the middle here. So you'll have, it'll have a buffer for noise pollution. It'll have industrial, commercial, and then residential over here will be buffered by the actual other zones. If I can get that gone. I think we only need to run a terminal station in here anyway, a terminus. So we could actually just plug it straight in here. Just hit play. I only need, let's set it up to be 2. Okay, that's where we're going to go. Once we have the money. Once we have the money. Take out a loan. Okay. Also, you need to go. I'll delete the, I'll rejig the town later, I think. When we've got a little bit more income. Okay, we can do high speed now also. What trains have we got available? Do we need electric at the moment? Or is that something we can look at later? Steam. Near steam. Electric. Too expensive for what we want to do. And diesel. I think we might run one of these. They do 100 kilometers an hour. What's the speed of our track? We'll go with the high speed. We'll plug it in now. Do we want to run catenary? Not yet. And we're going to piggyback this line just here. So we want to actually come like that. That's horrible. That's horrible. Right. I don't care. You can whinge about not being connected, but I don't care. Right. Just there. Cleethorpes Oil Refinery, beat it. We're not worried about that stuff at the moment. Right, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. How are we going to run you? Because I kind of want you bypassing all of that. I was going to connect to this and then swing around the mountain there to get to Cleethorpes. But we could essentially hook it up to be parallel. Yeah. Okay, we're just doing it. Yep, just doing it. And then you can do a switch maybe. have to do that now. Ooh, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Isn't it ever? Right, and bring that through there. You've got a tunnel here we need, and then we got to start peeling you off that way, around that road, around that iron mine, into there, or possibly through that way. But if we keep you sort of flat, you might start to dig a tunnel. Bugger. Okay, we'll come back to that shortly when we've built up a bit of a money bit again. Now, the other thing is our crossover here. Let's slip that. Let's have the stone train wait. Let's have the passenger train honk its horn. That's what we want. We'll have it honk its horn. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll have it honk its horn. Yeah. We'll have you wait here also. Okay. That works for me. Money wise, let's see if we're good enough to good enough. I kind of want to go up under there. Or underneath. Love to go underneath. I don't think we have the money for that at the moment. Okay. Delete that road. Don't mind a slight incline. It's the heavy inclines that we don't want to. We want to avoid. Okay, yep, we'll take that. And we need to start coming back down. Perfect. To get into Cleethorpes, right. Exciting, isn't it? Where we're going to run a through because we'll go Tickhill to Cleethorpes, and then we also might go Sedgefield from Cleethorpes. So, how do we want to run that station? We could run like a... Where's the actual residential? We want to avoid the residential, so we want to avoid this side of town mostly. So if we come through this side... So that means you have to come through this side, and then you can go out to Sedgefield, and then you can come in here. Okay. We want to check that. Give me 3 to start with. 240. I'm thinking more that way. It would have to be. Right in here would be nice. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll go there. We need to let the money build up. How's our iron doing? Let's check that now. The irony ships are good. The good ship irony. It's now producing a little bit more iron. Perfect. So we only want you picking up. Manage that line. From Hickey Port, we only want you picking up iron, please. Here he is. Oh, he's just dropped off. Damn it. Okay, how are you guys doing? We might need to put a terminal on for you guys as well, because you might get inundated with yeah, because you're going to need overflow, massive amounts of overflow. We might need to put another one in actually. Configure. Can we put in... Yeah, that's better. Because I want to have heaps of iron dropped off here. That's what we need. Right. You guys potentially might need more trucks, and we probably need to put 3 ships on that iron line now. I'm well aware that we have roads disconnected. Leave it. You've got 23, and that ship just left with how much? 114. Ooh, that's better. And you are building up again. How are you doing then? We could shipment and transport. We can definitely ship more if we put another ship on it. Let's put some more trucks on this one. There's 16. Let's put 20 on it. Not enough money, guys. Oh, we're rinsing the bank balance. Okay, come on. Ooh, class 412 too. Class 9000. That thing looks like a weapon. $13 million to buy that one. Yeah, that won't be us, put it that way. Right, perfect. Let's get some more trucks on that. Stop. We really need to get this iron ramped up. You're just not getting... Shipment, we do have shipment. Have I not got that set up properly? Oh, have I not set this one up? I'm a muppet. I have not put any vehicles on that truck stop. Oh, ham. It's okay, I figured out the problem. We're only an hour into the stream and I figured out the problem. Good job. Thank you. How many do you want to buy? 4. Because that's all we can afford. Right, set those on. Steel docks transfer. No, hang on, wait. Is that right? Let's make sure that's right. Steel docks transfer. No, that's that one over there. Pause before you guys go any further. Manage their line, manage the vehicles. We want that one there. Yeah, okay. So you guys manage vehicles. $80, $81, $82, $83. Okay. Set you guys on. That's whew. Okay. Do a turn here. Now we should have steel kicking off. I was like, why are we not getting the steel kicking off? This is ridiculous. Dot your I's and cross your T's. That's what you got to do. Don't overwhelm yourself with too much at once like I just did. Speaking of overwhelming at once, let's go back to building our passenger service. How are we going to do it? Because you bring this line directly into here. We could put the train station just out of town a touch, maybe over here. Yep. I mean, like, yeah, and don't go, just go 2 for the moment because we can always put more platforms in. Just go 1 platform at the moment because we can always put more in later. God, we can't even afford that. Sedgefield's getting a hook up. Tick's getting a hook up. And Bus getting a hook up. They're going to come along this coastline. Where though? Maybe we cross over to that island, cross over to this island, come down. And do that. Do the hokey pokey. Get rid of those roads. What do we feel about that? Ooh. Positively delightful. We've just lost our money. Here we go, we're back. Okay, now that we've got some sort of a connection, we can fix the track up later. The track is irrelevant how it looks at the moment, purely because we can't afford to keep playing around with levels and landscaping. It's too expensive at the moment. What we can do, however, these guys are going to have a great connection to town, so we don't have to worry about them so much, except for the residents over here. We could passenger building, put a passenger building right there. So now we have connection to all points of town. Perfect. So they can all walk there and we don't have to set up a bus route for them. Cleethorpes, however, will need a connection. Right, let's look at oh, we've put a also, yeah, you did it again. I do it every time. That's better. I do it every time. Put the cargo one instead of the passenger, or the passenger instead of the cargo. Right, how are we doing now here? Oh, this is better. Now we've got steel going. Now we're going to get machine parts made. So now we can say to these guys here, manage this line. And at Cleethorpes West, we're going to pick up machine parts. Cleethorpes West. Yep. Right, and if we pick up machine parts, we can then get those transferred into Sedgefield. That's a long, lengthy production. Also, good. We're back in the money. Right. Do we want just a regular truck stop for these guys? I'm thinking yes. Right in the main road. Good. Right. So we've got our first final production coming from here. I'm going to Sedge. Right. And that is going to be, I guess, white because it's machine parts, maybe. Right. Let's go MP for machine parts, and it is from Clee Docks to Sedge. Is that what we're doing? To Sedge. Yep. And it is truck. Perfect. How do we feel about that? Positively happy. Put a truck on it. Before you forget. Truck on it. Okay. This one, please. No, this one, please. 5 equals. Trucks, give me 4. Set those on MP Cleed. Bang, done. Right, so that'll take a bit for that to kick in also, because we now have to wait for the trucks to actually get a heap of steel in here and get the machine parts back to the docks. You're getting plenty of timber, put it that way. It'll be the steel that is the slowest part. So what we might do, put a couple more trucks on that. And make this bigger so we've got more room for our steel. So what happens if you don't have enough space on your docks and so forth, and your terminals and your cargo hubs, is the product will actually disappear. So everything we just delivered, we just lost product on it because we didn't have enough storage space, is basically what I'm saying. So that's why this update has been so good, but also now we have to redo everything that we've previously thought about when it comes to truck stops and so forth. So that's why my Lonely Pines playthrough is going to be a little bit tougher also, because there's so much we've done to that playthrough that now needs to be redone. I'm thinking. I haven't really looked at it too much. Right, perfect. You guys are going in there. Start getting that steel down there and start getting the machine parts back. Now this line down here, manage that line. When you pick up from tick, I want you to load machine parts, please. And at lower Clee, well, we know you're just going to have steel. Okay. Right, so that should start kicking in machine parts, and then we'll get machine. So now our ship, our iron or our steel ship, will do a two-way run, which means it should make money both ways, which is kind of what you aim for in this game. A two-way transfers is netting you, well, you're not losing as much money, put it that way. Right, how are we looking down here? We can start implementing. Let's put a bus stop in first, shall we? Okay. Roads are expensive, but that's okay. We'll make this a two-way. And then we'll hook you up. Oh, that looks perfect right there. And then you can have a connection to you to there. Don't want to tell you how to run your town or anything, but that's what you're having. Okay. How's your connection looking? Just to there. And that's mighty okay, because we're going to help you guys kick along a little bit. Just want to establish a little bit of a bus route. Right, bus stops. So we've got a bus stop here, and then we're going to go to a road over here would be good. Right, want to go back to that buildings? Yep. Okay, bus stop here, here, here. We don't really need one out of town here, but I'll put it there for later on. Go one here. And then the rest of these guys can walk, and then they can come up here. Okay, let's go that. Let's give ourselves a commuter route. So here. And a waypoint. Right, yeah, here. That's better. You muppet. Oh, dearie me. Okay, waypoints for roads have been implemented as well. That's a new update also. Even though you could get a mod for that, I'm pretty sure. I thought we always had waypoints for roads, or was it a mod? I can't remember now because I've used them for a while. It might have been a mod. Okay, so commuter route established. Let's call this Clee. No, let's call it commuter. Is it double M, isn't it? Commute. Clee. is bus. And you're not going to be red because that's ridiculous. We're going to make you the Sunshine Fun Bus. I think that's what Colonel Failure used to call his bus simulator company. It's quite funny. What a fantastic content creator he is, Colonel Failure. He is a classic. The Sunshine Fun Bus. He'd run over everyone. Right, so that is good there. Let's... Do they have... we can get trucks from over there, which is even better. Let's get a bus. Our first bus. Buy vehicles. Passenger. Oh, this Daimler Deck seat car looks fun. We'll just buy one for the moment. Thanks. Set you on commute clear bus. Perfect. And then we now have to set up a train route. Our first passenger train route. So we're going from Cleethorpes here to Barton Upper. Right. How's our little junction here? Fun. That's going to be super fun for all involved. Okay. And the passenger route has the right of way. Right. We're also going to color you pink. I always color my passenger routes pink for some reason. I don't know why. They just stand out a lot more, I think, is why. Right, so you are going to be Pax, and you're going to be Clee to Ba. We're going to go Ba to Clee train. As simple as that. Right. I've got a twitch in my eye. I've got a twitch in my eye. How are we going to do? If we buy the train from here, it should be able to cross straight onto there because I slipped that. Yep. Oh, we've got 3 million in the bank too. Perfect timing. We can buy maybe capacity of 20. Let's go capacity of 40. Let's set one at the moment. Can we afford that? They're 1.9 each. Oh yeah, let's ride it. That's what we live for. Do we need to put you a signal out here so you can come out of the station at least? Did I buy that train? Oh yeah, there it is. I was really confused. What's going on? Okay. I thought for some reason then it didn't buy it. Right, look at this hill, look at this landscape. Alright, Pax right along. Here we go, first passenger train. Come on now. Let's up the tempo. That'll be why. We can now go. So once the passenger trains get established on their line though over there, they will have right of way, which is a good thing. Look at me floating in the bottom corner. Apologies about that. I do like to float here and there. Right, here's our little junction. And by the time we get this train up to Cleethorpes, the bus commuter should be there in place. This is fantastic. While we're going on this little train ride, I want to thank everyone lately for their support and their subscriptions. We are aiming, the aim is to get to the 500 mark so I can start doing community posts on YouTube, so I can bring you guys live updates more regularly on YouTube of what's happening on with the channel. So that's at 500 subscribers, and then the main goal is to get to the 1,000. Once I get to the 1,000, I'll quit my day job. No, I won't. But I'll be doing YouTube a lot more full time, put it that way, and we'll start cranking out a lot more content, more live streams, that sort of stuff. So guys, if you can, please hit the subscribe button. It's free and it helps me out. And that's I just want to thank everyone anyway for their continued support and their support in the last week, especially with the content. It's been encouraging, so thank you. You guys have been fantastic. Have we got any packs waiting here? We're gonna do the ride back. Oh, we've got one at the bus stop. It'll pick up. Right, we'll do this ride on the way back just to pull into Barton Upper Humber. I really struggle because I just want to say Humper every time. And then I might I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna take a quick bio break, guys. I'm gonna go to the toilet, the bathroom, and I'll be back in just a second. So I'm gonna leave you with me on mute. All right. Oh, just in time. We're pulling into the station. Look at all the people. Plenty of people here. All right. Thanks for hanging on there, guys. Let's check all the people we've got down here. Wow, we've got 41 waiting. So, how are we doing over at Ethorps? Got 8. Right, we might need to kick in. Do we have many people at the bus stops? Let's check our little HUD here. Road of vehicles. There's that one. And bus stops. Here we go. Oh, we've got plenty of people, so we might need to up the ante. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. We definitely need more buses. Right, let's take you and let's manage that. Let's get you 4. Start ramping up stuff so we can get more trains on here. I think we'll get another train on here once this one has reached the other end, and we can have two passenger trains, because that seems quite popular. We probably should have put a bigger train on it. I think the running cost of these guys is pretty good though. Just check our train shed here for a second. The running cost 321 as opposed to buying a locomotive. You can put more wagons though with these guys. What are these ones here? That's a freight. That's a freight. What about this Yi? The Yi. Yeah, see, they're quite expensive to run steam trains. Whereas this little diesel number does 100 and it's quite quick. Also, if you're going to run 2 trains on that line, you're not going to be able to. Because you don't have... Yeah, you see what I mean? We're going to have to set up another track. A dual track. Righto. And then I'll put the road back, I think, after that, because it's slightly in the way. That annoying red signal. Alright, money-wise, we're looking pretty good. Pretty Gucci. Huh. That's alright, you can just... go into there. Come on, out here. I'd love to be able to... there it is, it snapped. I just wanted that to snap parallel. Okay. All right, almost there, almost there. And then they can just share the one platform. Perfect. Right, which is going to make this junction here a little bit... might need to put a... No, we can leave it, I think. That means the stone train has to share that line. Okay, we'll look at this in a sec. This is going to be a... Morning, sexy legs yourself, Mr. McGregor. How's, I hope you slept well. For anyone that doesn't know, Mr. McGregor here in the chat is Oz. And Oz and I have been trying to get back on SE for bloody months now. Space engineers. So that's something that is definitely going to happen. We'll have to chat about that, Mr. McGregor. Benjamin. I don't want to do that. I think, how are we going to run this junction down here? I guess the stone train is going to have 2. It's going to have to share on the way back. Yeah. So that means over here, this is going to become that line. Like that. I kind of want to make the passenger line though the priority. So once again, you're going to have to go to there and then... Yeah, okay, we'll leave it like that. We'll see how that goes. Now we take our line and we make sure that it's switch the terminal here, lower bar and upper humper to 1. Try that. Okay, you're really not playing ball with me here. You're doing all right to here. And then you're switching, but I don't want you to. So after Cleethorpes Annex, add. Yep, perfect. That's got it. Right, and I think that should be it. I think that should be it. What's happening, Oz? What are you up to today? Are we getting into some space engineers soon so we can bring that to everyone as well? Sorry, I was just in concentration mode then. Right, you are that line. Let's get you sped up just a little bit, and then while you're doing that, actually, let's manage the vehicle and okay. Right, let's see if you actually. He's coming out. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at trains everywhere. Although it's stuck in there. Oh, this poor little steam train. How are we doing here for conmats, by the way? Not too bad. These guys have got, they're starting to get, now in the spring update, you will have heard me talk about your building levels, right? So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can start to see now, level 1, we're looking at like these buildings here. Level 2 to 3, we're starting to look at these buildings, even 4, right? They're not 4, I reckon they're like more 3. So these are starting to be like level 2, 3 buildings starting to come up. You can tell because they're high rises, you get bigger, better buildings. Now once we start getting more and more of these buildings and the town starts building up more and more, so hopefully with the passenger route coming in, what happens is their demand for productions will increase, so they'll start going to three products they'll want, and then 4 products they'll want, depending on how you set up your advanced settings at the start. We set it up so we could go to a maximum of 4 products per town, right? So they start, every town starts off with 2, but they over time will increase to 4 is what I'm saying there. All right, how are we doing trains? Trains, planes, and automobiles. You have a complete load of 20. How many are still waiting there? 74! And then how many we got down here? 37. And we've got heaps. We might need more buses even. How's our bus route doing? These guys are under the pump. We might need more buses. Give me another 2 buses. And then what we'll do is these trains here, we'll start to give them another carriage, I think. This little junction is going to be havoc for the poor stone train. I like it though. I like this little crossover junction. It's busy, and I like busy in Transport Fever 2. Right. How are we doing steel and machine parts? We've got machine parts coming in now, people. This is perfect. Oh, have they changed the way that machine parts look? Or have they always looked that way? Either way, we're going to definitely need more trucks to deliver. We could set up a train. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We want to hook up Sedgefield with that passenger route there, right? I'm thinking we could also piggyback it with a cargo train to run up and down this spine with machine parts. And then we can piggyback that with the passenger route. Let's do it. Let's do it. So it means we're gonna have a dual train set up basically. You know what? We could ship that up here as well. We want to ship it? No, we're putting in passenger and cargo, and we're putting in both. I'll show you how we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it a little bit differently. We're going to do it a little bit differently, people. We're going to go that there. And then we're going to configure this train station, and I'll show you what I mean. Platforms. Run me 2 tracks. Oops. I didn't necessarily want catenary, but we've got it anyway. Now we're going to run... stop building your bloody homes there. I'm trying to knock you down, and we're going to run the passenger terminal. Yeah. You beat it. I'm trying to do something here that's spectacular, new, and fresh. Oh, yeah. Right. So now we've got passenger and cargo on one configurable station. A little bit different. How do we feel about that? I feel good. I feel good. but I want to run this into here. Can't do that. Leave it. I might put more platform or station in there eventually. Okay. Right, so now our line, which we don't need catenary. I don't know why I've got it set up as catenary. Going to come to there. How are we going to run this? I wouldn't mind a train cargo hub down here with all this going on, but having said that, we could run it across, because we said we're going to run the train station through this island. Okay, how do we want to do that? We either come down this way or we come over this island, and I'm thinking over the island is a lot better an idea. Bridges are going to be expensive, but we don't need to send ships up here at the moment. We can just try and get away with what we can get away with. So we're going to run a terminus. We're going to squeeze one in there. Doesn't need to be that long either. Shut up, we can just squeeze that in. Take the, put high speed on, take catenary off. If that goes there, and we put a little road down there, does that have hookup? Oh yeah, it does. Like it. Oh, cheeky ham. Right, let's get you hooked up. You'll be pretty straightforward. Okay, and you hook up there. Lovely. Okay, and then our passenger one is going to run from here out over that way. That's a pretty low bridge. What's the potential for running ships up here? Oh, massive. Okay. We worry about it now or later? Oh, my earphones. So broke. I broke my earphones, guys, last night actually, getting ready for this morning's stream. But anyway, well, it's the morning here. Hello to anyone that has joined us. Thank you for joining us. Let us know in the chat where you're from. We've got people from the UK. We've got Oz, who's in chat, who's just down the road from me. Right, I think at the moment we're not running... do it correct. We've got money coming in. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be clearance to get ships under. Okay, now if we want to go to there, do you have clearance for ships? Yes. And can we run a steel so it's better? This is where waypoints are going to help us also when it comes to thinking like a bridge like that. Less. Where's our track coming from here? Can wend away its route. Just do that. Try that. Bridges are expensive. I forgot about that. That's okay. Take this down. How are we thinking about that? Probably a touch steep. Can we get it gradually rising up? Yeah, okay. M. That's a little bit better. Beautiful. Okay, that looks pretty good. We can retain that at some... Oh, I don't have my mods. I can't retain it. Normally I like to put in like a nice brick wall or retained wall. Now do we want to aqueduct this straight over? Okay, we might need to let that simmer. In the meantime, we can get some trains. We can get a train service in here, I think. We'd have to put in another depot. Okay. How do we feel about that? I feel like, can we lower it just a touch? Not really, what's going on? Right, let's put it there. It's on the same level anyway, so that's okay. Yeah, nice. Alright, so we should be able to get these machine parts lifted and shifted soon. We're only going to put a little tiddler train on it. We're going to take the trucks off it. How is the connect? Let's get some speed up so we can get some money. How is the connection here? Nil. We don't have any connection. Right. Ah, you bugger. I hate how it does that. Right, and see ya. Sorry. Oh, we need more money anyway. 41, come on guys. Oh yeah, that's better. The game did it for me. Okay, so you have good connection to all. I'm gonna get rid of that truck line as soon as we have the train in place. Right, let's get the line in place anyway while we wait for the money to build back up. Now it's only going to be a little shunter train because it's only a short distance and because we're waiting for product to be shipped over, and the shunter train should just be enough. So we only need something small on it. Right, let's go machine parts like this sort of a color gray. Let's call it MP. Actually, let's take this. Just go like this. Perfect. This one actually will... Yeah, okay, we'll keep it going for a second. Hey, some trams. Oh, I've got to get rid of that too. I'll do that in a sec. Right, let's look at our train options here. No diesels, because we're still in 1928. That's fine. Even though we've got a... pretty sure this is a diesel. Yeah. But no single locomotive diesels. Electric, we're not running electric, unless that's cheap. Not really that cheap. We need just a little shunter that's fairly cheap to run. That goes a decent speed as well. You're fairly decent, 60 Ks. The old 10 wheeler seems to be a pretty good train. And we're still in 1928, so we can use it for a little bit longer. Let's give it a color as well. What color are we thinking? Let's go, it's blue. It's a nice blue. Let's go like that. Oh, yeah. Well, that's vibrant. Okay, that's going to be our machine parts train. Ooh, cargo. State car, right. What else takes machine parts? Okay. Right, the 10-wheeler does 100 clicks. Okay, so state car, it is 80. 12 capacity. Let's go. Oh, no. We don't want to make that red. We could mix it up though. Do we just want 2 on it? That train might be too expensive for only 24 capacity then. We don't need a train like that, do we? We just need something cheap and inexpensive to run on there. Maybe this one. That's 339. You're saving more by just having this one. It's 40 clicks though. It looks silly. Oh, you poor little thing. Maybe we should just do it anyway. We'll do it. Why that? It's cheap. Okay. Now let's turn the trucks off. This one. Sell those, yep. And we're going to get rid of that line. Truck's gone. Let's get that one off there. Right, so everything's going to happen from here now. Perfect. How much is weight in there? 42. We've got a capacity for 40, so that's fine. It does mean... Oh yeah, that's... We can increase the capacity later if it needs to, but that means these guys should start getting fed a lot more now. And now we've got our passenger station. Oh look, everyone's... I was going to put a bus route in there, but you guys have just slotted your home straight back. They fit in there perfectly, actually. That worked out a treat. Right, let's continue on with our passenger route now that we've got a bucket load of cash ready to be burnt. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue on with our bridge. We're going to go to there. I just want to make sure we got clearance so we got ships later. Okay, now we can start bringing that down. Train station is there. How do we feel about that ramp access? That's good. It's a nice incline slash decline. Get rid of this road to begin with, and then we can put it back in later. You said that last time about the other road. Now you know why. Get rid of it. Okay, plug it in. It's gonna have a bit of a dip and a dodge and a dive and a duck and a dip and a dodge, but that's okay. New passenger route. Woohoo. We could send that line out to there also. No, do its own separate transfer. Ham. Just keep it separate. Yep. Okay, so that works beautifully. I love that configured station. Let's go a slightly deeper pinky purpley color. So purple, yep. And name convention is PAX. And it is said to Klee train. Beautiful. How's your town access? Perfect. That's enough for the time being. We can get a train on you. One thing I do want to do is I want to hook up these guys. I want to slip these guys. Do it up here. Yep. We will buy a train from here, even though it's going to... We're running these. Do we want to run a steam train on the other one? Yeah. Something different. Let's go the... Anyone know a good passenger, good steam train? Like I don't know all about steam trains. I don't know which ones were freights unless they tell me here and which ones are passengers. If they don't have like it's a freight or a passenger train, I'm a bit unaware of what its origins are. We need something fairly cheap that runs at a good click. That has good tractive effort, I know that. Jara and the Gothard Railway for passenger. Here we go. Why don't we run this thing? It's 617,000 a year though. This one's less and it's still got good tractive effort. I think we'll go this. Passenger. Alright, here we go. This will be a bit of fun. We don't need much to start with. We just need capacity for probably 20. Now you do... Was it this one, the OB that we just got? 60 clicks. Is that what we just got? Yeah, 60 clicks we're going to be doing. So we don't need anything over that. You do 80 with 14. Whoa, you do 180. Everything mostly does. I kind of want... Let's just put one of these on it for the moment. We'll set you on pack set. Okay, probably not a train and combination that go together normally, but on this map it is. Right, he'll have to wait. What we'll do is we'll put a signal just here. So when the goods train... Oh, holy moly, we've got plenty of goods on here. We might need to up the capacity for our little friend right here. Let's give him another carriage. We'll give him the capacity for 30. Alright. Let's also put a signal in just here. Here's our passenger train. Let's ride it. Whoa, let's slow down a touch. This will be fun to ride this one because it's got this crazy looking bridge thing. We might need to extend the actual ramp of that bridge, but we'll have to have a look. This is a fun little pull-in on this town, right on the river. Right on the river. Bypasses the cargo station here. Lovely. Oh, look at this! People are absolutely going bonkers to get on this train already. They want to get out of Sedgefield. Do you blame them? Cleethorpes is the place to be, apparently. Unless they want to get to Bah. That's the place I want to be, is Barton up a humper. Because all they do is... Bah. Bah. Oh. Bah. Right, here we go. And we just kick back and relax. Oh, look at my ear thingy. It's no good. I'm gonna take it off. I don't need it. I have to take the headset off, guys. It's broken. And it would have looked silly on there too. So definitely need a new headset. Oh, look at this. This is a bit of fun. Yeah, thanks for joining me today, everyone. Lovely. Lovely Sunday morning for me, and Saturday potentially where you are. Oz, send me a message in Discord, mate. Let's, or actually just send me a message on Messenger. We can start to sort out space engineers. That's a fun game, Space Engineers. Fun playthrough when Oz and I play that as well. We get up to some crazy shenanigans. And there is a previous playthrough you can see of us doing that if you want to check that out on the channel. There's some funny moments in it. Mostly of Oz crashing his ship a lot. Alright. Look at this little roller coaster. We'll have to fix this and flatten it all out as we come through. Like this all has to, this could go one level from here through. At the moment it's doing that. But that's what you get early on when you can't really, you just got to pay for what you can pay for and you got to move on, and then later you can go back and clean it all up. Yeah, look at the rise to come up out of there. We got many people waiting for the train here. Wonder how many people want to go to Sedgefield. A lot of people on the station. Alright. And how many are going to get on board? 15. That's not bad to start with. Right, let's see if that, hopefully that little train makes a bit of money for us. How's that little tiddler doing down here? Little machine part tiddler. Still got 62 there. But look, in all honesty, Sedgefield is going to be kicking off soon. It's, you can already see, look at the size of it. It's just gone gangbusters. Yeah, look at this. Right, a couple of things we want to do is we want to get rid of you out of there, because we want this to all be industrial and commercial through here. And same for here. We want this to all be residential out this way. So we want our commercial and industrial to build up through here. We'll try and encourage them to grow down in here, I think. I didn't just take out all my... Okay, good. They're mostly machine parts. We can encourage a few more machine parts around here to be better. Yeah, it really would be better. Better. We don't have connection to those ones down there. Bugger. Wonder if... No. So these guys down here probably need a little transfer from the station. Or we need to delete them so they build out over here. What to do? That one. if we can get rid of those guys, might just encourage the rest. To build over here. Alright guys, I really need you guys to build up around this area. Let's go. Now that I've deleted half them. Hopefully they'll kick up around here though. And you just have to keep weeding them basically. You gotta weed. If you want your town to grow a certain way, you have to keep weeding them that way. But with the catchment area, I'm hoping, this is our catchment area, they start to fill up in here a little bit more. And then the residential guys can go out here. Alright, so hopefully that kicks off on there. Let's check out, I wanted to do some weeding over here, didn't I? Barton Upper Humper. Alright, let's check the weeding here now. Right, we want all industrial on this side of the town. You, right? Okay, we want all commercial up this end. There can be a little mix in here. I don't mind a little mix there. You need to go. Okay, that might be a little bit better. And we'll just have to keep weeding it a little bit as we go. Just to get them to grow where we want them to grow. You don't go over there. This is not a thing. Don't mind a little mix in here of like a blend. But yeah. Okay, that looks good there. Now let's check. Let's check Cleethorpes. They're not too bad at the moment. We'll leave them. Because we've rinsed the bank balance by doing that anyway. Okay, so hopefully they'll start growing in the way we want them to grow. How are we looking down here for parts? Oh, we've got plenty of goods here. Okay. And these guys are making pretty good money. They're doing a two-way trip. These guys, let's see what they make when they drop off the iron here. See what he pulls in with. All in all though, we're going pretty well. We'll check our lines shortly, I think. Right, so they make a good chunk of change when they pull in. So the commuter service not making that much money, but everything else is there or thereabouts positive. Because he's only doing a one-way trip. Yeah, okay. You could potentially, we could put it like a stop in here to pick up iron and bring iron down here, but we've got the trucks doing that. That's enough. The next thing we want to try and do is look at goods and stuff as well. Food's another thing. We have this farm. I was about to point on the screen. We have this farm here and this foods factory here and Tickle. That's probably not a bad little option. And in the end, because Tick Hill is going to run into there, and then we're going to run Tick Hill up to Hinkley as well. So that'll be like a... So these guys will run down there and then up here. And then over to Little Hampton. Yeah, okay. What else then? If that's the case, I kind of want to run a line. That's quite hilly, isn't it? So you'd have to run the coastline around. So if we did like a train... Got your fields right in there. You've made this really difficult for me, farm. You cheeky beggar. Yeah, you bugger. We'd have to delete that farm there. Okay, delete it. It's just gonna be better. in the long run. Yep. Okay, and then what? Run this one here. Right. Buildings. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, we want to get food to tickle and start, because the more we can get these guys delivered products, the more we can start seeing them demand more products, and the demand for people will be greater. Yeah, okay. All right, you're right. We just have to run basically a tiddler train station. Keep it fairly on the cheap to start with. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. We'll run like a bit of a train hub to... Yeah. Can we go point to point? No catchment. Damn. Quite a hill there, isn't there? Yeah. I don't want that like that. That's crazy. What's our levels there? Okay, we want to follow this one around. We basically need to be on this level here. Apologies for that, guys. Okay. So this level, oh man, it's bad. Look at the height difference just there. Bring it down to that level. And we'll run a road up. I think it's going to be cheaper for us to run a road up to here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Little ring road. Look at the hill. Look at the state of this hill. Crikeys. Okay. I want to keep this line flat. That is not flat, surely. No. What? Okay. What about if we go to like there? Wow. Keep it flat. You hit the N key. Jeez, it's got some humps and rides through it. I don't like any of that track. Alright, this is the level we want to be on here. There's a little bit of playing you have to do sometimes if you want to get your track looking half decent. And then from you to here, have a look at you side on and backwards. Not too bad, I'll take that. That's not too bad. Okay, and then from you to you. Really hard to tell. If I hit N, that might just help it a touch. It's gonna have a rise in it. Do we need to have a rise in it? Yeah, we do. Quite an uphill section, isn't it? I think we can still clean it up a little bit more though. Yeah, that's just a little smoother. Still uphill, but it has to be. Okay, you got that sorted now. So you got your connection from your food joint to the actual processing plant here. Now we just need to run food into the town. How are you guys looking? You're a bit everywhere, aren't you? You got some stragglers in here that need to go. Okay. Truck stop, please. We'll run one right to the guts of town. Yep. And we'll run that from you guys here. Do some configuring. We'll configure it just so we've got plenty of storage for it. Cargo, give me that. That. Okay, perfect. And then some country road to here. Take me home, country road. Don't sing Ham. I do it in my videos all the time. I can't help it. Okay. This little junction here is horrible. Not my fault. That's the game's fault. Okay, we're going here to here. Nice and easy drop off, and you are going to be yellow. God, that's babe, like that's like a baby poo color. Like after they've eaten that. What's that? Creamed corn stuff. What have we got? Food. Where are we? Tick. Would you say this is delivery? Yep, delivery. And truck. Ooh, the Alco. That's the train I want. And we've got a little Ford Model 77 truck. Cool. Okay. Nice to know. Right, that's done. Let's get some trucks on that. Our trucks are all the way over here. Because I haven't bought a new thingy. Let's look at those cargo ones now. So we've got the truck with side stakes. They take... No, we want this one. All cargo 8. Yeah, let's put something different on. We'll get 4 on that. You guys are going to be on food, tick, delivery, truck. Okay. And then we just need a train on you. Okay. We'll put you there. These depots aren't permanent, put it that way. They're temporary. They're a temporary means to an end. 5 vehicles, right. I think I want to run the Alco. In fact, I do. Cargo, we are going to go. We just need gondolas. What do we got then? 12. 8. Let's take a 96 capacity. Buy. Set it on. I haven't even set it a line. I got ahead of myself. Right, new line. Here to here. Go yellow. And we'll call this food. Food. Tick. Farm. Production. Train. Beautiful. Now put your train on. Oh, let's look at that. Slow down. Let's enjoy this. I love the Alcos. They're probably one of my favorite trains on this map. Don't know why. I just love them. You're going fast. Enjoy it. Soak it in. I like the medium speed, thanks. Bit of a humpty-doo here we might need to get iron out. Or is that just because of that hill? I think it is because of that hill. Just throws your eyes off. And that's it for me today, guys. Thanks for joining me. Let's do the ride along. Thanks for joining me today in this live stream. Episode 3 of the spring update. Plenty more to come in this series. Stay tuned for Lonely Pines Season 2. Come and join me in Farming Simulator. That playthrough's going along lovely. I'm having a ball on Farming Simulator. And then stay tuned for some Space Engineers. There's plenty of content coming to the channel. Space Engineers with Oz and I as we try and kick off onto that. But we got through some good stuff today. We got a lot done in today's stream, so thank you very much for that. Join me next time. I'll probably try and do this time stream every week. Just depending on schedules and what I've got on, but I will be aiming to do that. Otherwise, weekly, daily, there'll be videos. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for joining me today. We'll ride this one out. If anyone's got any questions, ask me now, or just leave a comment down below. Please leave a like, it does help, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're only just getting started. We're kicking off. Let's hit the horn. Sorry about no headset, and the noise might be coming through the speakers. I broke my headset, and I love this headset too. It's not even that old, so I'll have to see what I can do about it. It's a Logitech Pro one. Fantastic headset, but I broke it myself, so I got to look at either getting that fixed or getting a new one. That's it, however, so thanks very much. Thanks Honking for your comments. Morgan, thanks very much. Oz, I'll catch you later, buddy. Everyone else, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more content that's coming this week. Plenty more spring update series, plenty more Lonely Pines, and as I said, Farming Simulator. That's it. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. And go back to it. No, go this one. Yeah. And as always, get out of here.